a quiet autumn evening, a streak of light tore across the sky, crashing into the dense woods outside the small town of Willow Creek. From the wreckage emerged Kale, an alien being fleeing his own kind. Desperate to survive, he used his advanced technology to take on the form of a human, a man in his late 30s named Daniel Harper. With no time to waste, he buried his ship and stumbled into town, blending in with the unsuspecting residents. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more thrilling stories like this. For weeks, Daniel lived in constant fear. He avoided eye contact, kept to himself, and spent his nights scanning the skies for signs of pursuit. But despite his efforts to remain hidden, he couldn't help but be drawn to the kindness of a local bookstore owner, Maggie Reed. Her warmth and curiosity slowly chipped away at his defenses, and for the first time, he began to feel a glimmer of hope. Maybe, just maybe, he could start over here. But that hope was short-lived. One night, as Daniel sat in Maggie's bookstore, a news alert flashed on the TV. Strange lights had been spotted over nearby towns, and unexplained power outages were spreading. His heart sank. His relatives, ruthless conquerors who saw Earth as nothing more than an obstacle, had found him. They weren't here to bring him back. They were here to destroy everything in their path. Panicked, Daniel confessed the truth to Maggie. At first, she didn't believe him, but when he revealed his true form, a shimmering, otherworldly figure, she had no choice but to accept the impossible. Together, they devised a plan to stop the invaders. Using scraps of technology from his ship, Daniel built a device capable of disrupting their energy shields. But time was running out. The attack came at dawn. Massive alien ships descended on Willow Creek, unleashing chaos. Buildings crumbled, and the streets filled with smoke and screams. Daniel fought fiercely, using his alien abilities to protect the townspeople, but he was outnumbered. Just as his relatives cornered him, Maggie activated the device, sending a pulse of energy through the air. The ships faltered, their shields flickering out. In the chaos, Daniel confronted the leader of the invasion, his own brother, Zorak. The two clashed in a brutal, emotional battle. Zorak accused Daniel of betraying their kind, while Daniel pleaded for him to see the value of humanity. In the end, Daniel managed to disable Zorak's ship, forcing the invaders to retreat. As the dust settled, Daniel stood amidst the ruins, his body battered, but his spirit unbroken. Maggie ran to his side, tears in her eyes. "You saved us," she whispered. Daniel shook his head. "No," he said, "you saved me." From that day on, Daniel no longer lived in fear. He had found a home in Willow Creek, not as an alien hiding among humans, but as one of them. And though he knew his past might one day catch up to him, he also knew he wouldn't face it alone.